We here. We're here. We're live. Thanks everybody for showing up. Let me roll up my window here because I'm in the home of Jake breaks. I guess everybody comes in here has got to hit that Jake break just right. You know what I mean? When you're on flat level ground, you got Jake break into the truck stop. Unfortunately, I'm parked near the entrance. He probably gonna regret that. Probably gonna regret that a little later tonight, but we'll get through it. I think I'll make it. Uh, think I'll make it. What's everybody doing? Where everybody at? Hang on a second. Let me smash a few buttons over here. Let me like my own video. Bam. Bam. She's been liked. Thanks everybody for stopping in. What do we got going on tonight? We waiting on a load for tomorrow. Okay, I guess that light ain't gonna work. Probably need to charge my batteries. I've been here basically all day. I got unloaded this morning. Next load picks up in the morning. Setting at a little truck stop in BFE. Oh man, the joys. The joys. The problem is, my thing is I like to be close to my pickup, but the problem is I'm about 100 miles away. So I got to get up and do 100 miles in the morning to pick up a load that's got to be delivered the next day. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, it's a bummer. There's no truck stops over here. There's nowhere for me to go at this point. So nowhere for me to go at this point. Fate Trucking, number one in the house. What up, Fate? How's it going? How's it going? Stavros in the house. What up, Stavros? Jerry Rocks in the house. Greetings. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. What do you guys got on your mind? Is it diesel prices? I tried to buy fuel on an EFS card today, and that EFS card, it typically has decent discounts. It was offering no discount today. It was basically you paid a pump price, which was quite disappointing because there was no Mudflap around. Excuse me. And all I needed was reefer fuel. I just wanted to fill up my reefer tank, and yeah, paid full price on diesel today for reefer fuel, which was like over $5 a gallon. I was not happy about it. I'll tell you this: I didn't use the EFS card because I said, "Why pay the fees if you're going to give me no discount?" So I just paid cash. First time I paid cash for diesel in a long time, like a long time. There used to be a little truck stop I used to get fuel at. They gave you a 5-cent discount if you paid cash, like most places do. Basically, every truck stop does that. It may have been more than 5 cents. I think it was 10 cents if you paid cash. So I used to go in there and hit them with the cash. Let me see who else in here. James Gray in the house. What's up? RN channel member. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see here. Grade 8 transportation in the house. I got your email today. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Big Dog Trucker channel member in the house. Hey, brother. Did you get is that a new avatar there? Or is that the truck that's always been in your avatar? It looks different for some reason. It's looking different to me. Sorry, anytime I see somebody backing in, I'll have to look at it. I'm like, what are they doing? Like I've never seen a truck back in a spot before. They ain't even parking next to me. These two trucks that's been parked next to me, I got a W900 over here, number 007. Is that probably the most common truck number in the country, 007 or 777, I would think. And then over here, I got the big Peterbilt flat top, big Peterbilt flat top over here, truck number 480, So we're in good company. They're probably going to idle all freaking night. It's beautiful out, man. You ain't got to idle your truck when it's freaking 60 degrees outside, just turn her off, turn her off. I blame those guys for the high fuel prices. You know what I mean? Like, supply and demand. If you idle out all the fuel, it makes prices go up. I had a bad tornado today, so I'm a little out of it, if you guys noticed. I think I may have got E. coli poisoning from a bad tornado, whatever the hell those things are called, at the truck stop on the roller grill. I don't think it was completely cooked. I don't think it had reached 160 degrees yet. I bit into it, and the cheese was like, meh, kind of melted, kind of not melted. And I mean, we all know what kind of meat they put in those. It ain't grade A, that's for sure. Nomadic Brett in the house. What up, Nomadic Brett? Thanks for stopping by. Fate Trucking over there having fun. Okay, having fun. Killian's in the house. What up, Killian's? Killian's has got a channel. I missed a few channels there. Who all's got channels? Nomadic Brett's got a channel. Check him out. Fate Trucking. He's got a channel. I always say, if you like my videos, but you want to hear somebody with a Minnesota accent, go check out Fate Trucking, because, basically same videos. Check out Killian's. He's putting together some videos. Jerome Jones in the house. Big money, I need a loan. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people needing loans here soon, man. This is getting pretty nasty, let me tell you. So I've got to go to Georgia and recover a load. And I'm in like the Ohio area. And let me tell you, loads from Ohio to Atlanta. Wow. I mean, wow. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think the rate is from Ohio to Atlanta? And mind you, I'm going into Atlanta, which is not a good rate coming out. So I can't believe the rate I got going in. Now I'm doing okay coming out. It's a customer load coming out. It's not a it's not a brokered load. It's just a straight load. So I got decent. I got like $3 a mile out of Atlanta back to Minnesota. But I mean, it's $3 a mile. It's not killing it. You know what I mean? But let me see. Let me do a little quick mathematications real quick. Yeah, that's like $250 a mile. $250 a mile into Atlanta. Now, if I was coming out of Atlanta, I'd probably be getting like $225, $250 a mile out of there. So, times are getting tough. Let me tell you, times are getting tough. It's like they flipped a switch. We were doing good, and then we're here now. So, things happen. Nothing we can do about it. Thanks for stopping by. Phillips has caught the beginning, close to it. Yeah, no worries. I was sitting here waiting to go live, and then staring off into space. I just, like 20 seconds late. I'm sitting here waiting on it. Then I look away, and it's time to go. Trucking with Blaze in the house. Hey, Uncle Cash. Thanks for stopping by, Blaze. Blaze has a channel. If you guys want to drop links to your channels, drop links. I'm telling you, it's never a bad idea to drop a link. Nomadic Bear says, Big Dog Trucker 68, I was going to call you today as you had gone quiet, sir. Hope life is good. Yeah, everybody check out Big Dog, that's for sure. That's enough. I always forget these guys. Not on purpose, that's for sure. But yeah, Big Dog been around forever. Big Dog's a true channel supporter. I think Big Dog might have been my first channel member, if I'm not mistaken. I really appreciate you. Mark the Mailman's in the house. Says, Yo, Cash, hanging at the house with the wife. Hey, there you go. Hauling flowers out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, the flower capital of the Midwest. I did not know that. That's good to know. You never know. I was in Grand Rapids last week or the week before. Oh, man. Everything that hits my stomach feels like a freaking box of nails. I'm pretty sure that tornado got me sick. If I die from E. coli, somebody get Loves on the hook for some money. Trucking Blaze is checking in from Greenville, Illinois. Loves, all right, there you go. That's a pretty nice Loves over there. Sterling says, "Holy carb is Mr. Cash." Yeah. Hey, who we got here? Who is this guy?
What's going on?
Not much. Are you in a hotel?
I am.
I thought I sent the link to DIY, not fake trucking.
Oh,
come on with it.
He asked me to. Oh, I should do a hotel review while I'm here. Yeah, this Baymont Inn is pretty nice. The Econo Lodge was full. Super 8 wouldn't have me, so Baymont was next, and she's actually pretty nice and clean.
I like an Econo Lodge. They never ask questions over there.
That's right. Cash money, no questions asked.
Uh-huh.
You're checking out after an hour? That's not suspicious at all.
No. You can have 40 people come in and out in one night, and they never ask any questions over there.
Nope.
Never a question. So give us the rundown. Are you in a hotel? Did your wife find out what happened in the summer of 2005 or what?
Not yet. Not yet. It's our little secret so far.
Right.
I'm down here in Madison, Wisconsin at the Transportation Innovation Expo.
That's right.
And got me a booth there. We're going to be networking, representing the Fuel Ox company, and checking out all the electric vehicles. Tomorrow, some guy's going to let me drive around his electric motorcycle. He said I can take it around town, do whatever I want to do.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be cool. There's all kinds of electric cars. There's a electric Mustang, the new Mustang Mach-E or whatever it's called.
Right.
You can sign up for free to win a 1-year lease on that thing. I would never buy one, but I'd take a free 1-year lease. I'll tell you that much. And I don't know, all kinds of different innovative technologies. There's some trucking related stuff there. I made a couple videos today. I'm gonna make some more tomorrow, and just meeting all kinds of people, seeing all kinds of things.
Okay. Now, are you gonna be there just one day or?
Yeah, it's just tomorrow. Today was the setup, and then tomorrow from 9 to 4, 9 to 4, I think. And then y'all got to get out. Don't have to go home, but you can't stay there.
And that's fuelox.com?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Fuelox.com?
DIY semi for 15% off all orders.
There you go.
But,
now, if someone's going through that area tomorrow, should they swing by to the booth and see you in person?
Yeah, you can, but I think it's $100 a ticket to get in. I did not know that. I found that out today.
Worth every penny, come on.
Yeah.
Hashtag tax write-off?
Oh, all day long. But, hashtag low freight rates. Hashtag everything.
Let me put a scenario on you real quick. I got to go to Georgia to recover a chicken load. Okay. I'm in Ohio right now. What kind of rate you think I'm getting into Atlanta?
I heard what you're getting, and you should be damn glad to have it at this point.
Yeah.
Man, I had everybody lined up real nice through the weekend, and then an hour before I got to leave, a guy calls me and checked in as his load, and they double booked it. We got and he was in such a bad area. He laid over a day to get that load. And I'm trying to find a replacement load, and it's a dying effort. I mean, like, people are trying to pay $1.50 a mile on frozen loads out of there going 800 miles or 1,000 miles, And I'm like, you got to be out your minds. So I found him a dry load going to St. Louis. delivers on a Saturday, which is another bad one, but I got him out of there. He's in such a bad area.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I'm like, St. Louis. Well, St. Louis is a pretty good freight market. And I'm looking and I'm like, my God, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
It's
St. Louis used to be good.
You might have to lay over again to get a load on Sunday.
Yeah.
Man, it's dog crap, man. Like everybody was arguing with me 6 months ago about freight rates can't go down because of fuel prices. Man, what do you think now? Holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll never see a buck a mile again. Say, take a look at the load board.
Yeah.
Sorry, there. Like, and people are pulling it. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but you could look at it and see this load posted for $1 a mile, and it's 30 seconds later, it's gone. I got the live load board. It shows when a load disappears instantly.
Yeah.
Did they take it for $1 a mile? I don't know, but I damn sure guarantee you they probably didn't negotiate it up to $1.50. Oh hell! Like, what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
And it flies off the freaking load board like it's on fire. At that price.
Well, yeah. I mean, imagine if you'd have paid $100,000 for a 5-year-old truck. Like,
You'd be better off to walk away. You're working. I mean, at a certain point, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm wondering. Like, the ripple effect on this into the financing of trucking. You know, it's finna hit hard because, man, there's been a lot of people put a lot of money into these trucks, and you're talking about people buying new trucks for $215, something like that, putting 50 grand down, and they're gonna have to walk away from it. It's
well,
fixing to.
I keep hearing too. I'll just wait. You're gonna be able to buy trucks and trailers dirt cheap. I don't think you are. We're in a precarious situation right now where there's so much going on. Our price is going to come down because of turn-ins and repossessions, yes, but I don't think they're going to be the bargain basement prices people are looking for. I think these high prices are here to stay. We have a whole different set of circumstances going on right now. We're in a bad way. Like, diesel's going up again, and certain locations may get cut off altogether. They're talking gets cut right out of the supply chain. So I don't know. It's scary times right now. I don't know. Just like you know what it is, man. Keep on trucking.
Oh, I'm gonna revoke that link. I'm gonna take that link back. But yeah, no, it is, man. Somebody asked me today if I thought this is the new normal, or with truck prices, and I think it's gonna have to work like supply and demand, like freight a little bit. These $100,000 5-year-old trucks are not gonna sell, and these dealerships are gonna have to adjust prices if they want to move trucks. But dealerships have kind of learned in the last year and a half, 2 years, a different business model.
Yeah.
Those shop rates are like $200 an hour now. They don't need to sell trucks. You know what I mean?
And we're always the one stuck in the middle where the rates go up, the rates go down, whatever happens. But all the ancillary services around us, the mechanics, supplies, parts, they go up and they stay up. They don't come back down.
Right.
So we get it from every angle.
Yeah, shop supplies are 3% now. You wait, they'll be 5% in 2 years.
Yeah, and there's going to be a certain level of collusion going on, between dealers and different places. That last couple of years you had us over a barrel. Watch what we do to you. Yeah. You're gonna suffer like we did.
Yeah.
So a certain amount of that going on in different areas right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely happening. Like, I've wondered, Dad, if this ain't like a little bit of we got you now, like you had your fun, now time to I dropped out. He'll be back. CJ Hudson in the house. Howdy. Hey everyone. Phillips in the house. Stupid drivers always on my mind. I deal with them every day. Oh, yeah, those freaking truck drivers. What up?
Sorry, I was trying to read comments.
You got your thumb on your microphone?
I was trying to read them.
There we go.
No,
Never.
sorry. Is that better?
Yeah.
I was trying to read comments and I cut myself off.
Yeah, we'll run through a few comments real quick. Nomadic Bread, take a position as an instructor at a driving school because fuel prices are killing me. Look at there, big dog trucker making moves already.
Didn't he just?
There's going to be more.
Wasn't he the one? Wasn't he the one that just scored that dedicated lane of customer freight though?
I think that was short term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think that was like a long term thing. Nomadic Brett says paid $5 a gallon after discounts at the Pilot in Alabama today on route to Chicago. Yeah, my EFS card offered no discount today on like any stop I could find. Every stop was just, this is your price. Good luck.
I'm fearful that we're going to see that happen, like because of shortages. Well, whatever you call it, shortages or stops being cut off, taken out of the supply chain. Whether there's a shortage or not, I don't know. But I'm afraid that discounts might go away. It might be like everything else. This is the price you pay, and if you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
But the power's on their side now. Like even with the mega fleets, I know somebody that's kind of does that kind of thing for a mega fleet, and their fuel card company came in and said, "Hey, we're slashing your discounts, and if you don't like it, too bad. Go fuel somewhere else."
Right.
That's what it is. They don't have a choice because nobody else will give them that discount anymore either.
Right. Yeah, I only needed reefer fuel, thankfully. I bought fuel yesterday because I actually found a stop that had a little bit of a discount, and it wasn't much, but I took what I could get. And I went to get reefer fuel today after I got unloaded, and every place I checked, probably within 150 miles, was no discount. You pay pump price.
That's murder. That's a killer, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I paid like $5.30 something for reefer fuel. Needed a quarter of a tank. It took me almost $70 to put a quarter of a tank in it.
Damn.
Yeah. At $5 a gallon, 15 gallons, $75.
God dang.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little bit more than a quarter, but no more than a third. It was between like a third and a quarter, $75. Joe says, what can the truck stop start doing to keep truckers from blocking the fuel island? I say they bust their windows out with a ball bat would be my suggestion. This little truck stop I'm at today, there was a guy at the fuel island when I got here, and I took an hour-long nap and got up and went in to use the bathroom, and he was still at that fuel island, over an hour at a fuel island. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you washing your clothes? Like, I mean, oh, man. Stavros says, by the way, diesel in West Los Angeles, $7.19 a gallon right now. Gas, $8.03 in Santa Monica.
Oh, my God.
$7.19 a gallon. I mean, dude, even a truck with good fuel mileage, you're pushing $1 a gallon. Like, I mean, a buck a mile. $1 a mile with a truck that gets 7.2.
And by the way, it's worth saying, and I think everybody that's paying attention is starting to realize it. 6 months ago, a year ago, we were talking about autonomous vehicles or even electric trucks and electric vehicles. And I agree, the infrastructure is not ready for them. Like, we're a long ways away. They're here. They're on the road. There's more being launched every day. They don't give a damn what we think. Like, we are like it or not, and agree with it or not, but we will be replaced. This is the agenda. It is happening. How long does it take? I don't know. Yep. A year ago, everybody's telling us we're 5 years away. We're 10 years away from electric trucks or autonomy. No, it's happening at a rapid pace. You should see all the EV trucks and all the electric equipment at this transportation innovation show. Like every major manufacturer, even Mack has an electric garbage truck there. Every car manufacturer, there's car manufacturers you've never heard of. They all got electric cars there. They're pretty badass. I mean, they're not in my price range, but you know, those trucks they use for high wire lines, you know, Altech Capital, you've seen those trucks with the booms on the back. They got those running off of electric and CNG and all kinds of different things. Like they're everywhere. They're gonna get rolled out. I mean, I'm not advocating for them. Trust me. Like the guidance systems, like there's gonna be some accidents. And who's responsible? I don't like it. I don't advocate for it, but I'm just saying, like it's here. I'm telling you, you hear these people talk. You know, it's they're like, no, you're wrong. That's we do this, we do that. We have that figured out. So it's are we gonna become the modern day buggy?
Yeah.
There'll always be a place for us, you know, last final mile and this and that. But this is gonna change. This whole trucking scenario is gonna change.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of thought that, you know, with the higher rates that we've been getting like the last 2 years, it's easier to replace us when we're making a lot of money.
This downturn is going to facilitate their agenda. It does. Well, both ways. You know, the higher rates. Oh, we can do it cheaper with autonomy or electric vehicles, and now the high fuel prices that facilitates it just as well. So
yeah.
And then, oh, you know, freight rates are down. Well, here, cut the driver out of the equation. You know, mega carrier, and you can afford these freight rates.
Yep. Exactly,
you know,
right.
These vehicles are way more expensive, but they'll figure it out. They didn't put billions of dollars. You know, Knight Swift didn't put billions of dollars into this last year to not achieve a goal.
Right. You're right. Just A in the house says hello from Chicago land. Headed south in the morning. Going to get some Cajun food. Come on with that. I had a bad tornado today, and it tornadoed me up. Let me tell you.
Oh, stitches. When talking stitches.
Yeah, exactly. Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Oh, come on.
Sterling's in the house from Kentucky. What up, Sterling? Trucking Blaze says hit that like button. Yeah, I had to hit it myself. Joe, what's the best place to stop to eat on the road? My mom's house for me.
For me too.
Yeah, I don't know where you guys eat, but yeah, not like some home cooking. Joe says 240. Yeah, that's about what we was getting. Ohio down to Atlanta, 240 a mile. They told me to.
You know what's killing me? It ain't so much the 240 a mile. It's the transit times. These freaking loads. They'll give you a 400-mile load with a 2-day transit time. You're out your damn mind.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for that.
Well, it's both ends of the spectrum. Either you're picking up a load like I'm picking up tomorrow that has got to go, you know, 700 miles, and they want it there the next morning, you know, through the mountains and, you know, this, that, and the other. Or they want it there, you know, next Friday. Like, there's no middle ground. No. Cattle hauling in the house. Good evening, Cash and everyone. Can't stay, but to be sure to watch the replay. Thanks, Cattle Hauling. Everybody go check out Cattle Hauling. I ain't seen no videos in a while. I hear he put that cattle pod down and picked something else up. Good evening, Kelly Patterson in the house, channel member. Thanks for stopping by. Sean Fairman says, seen some 85-90 centers, Ohio to South Georgia. Yeah, imagine taking under $1 a mile to go to South Georgia. How about that?
Yeah, not a great plan, but I mean, I tell you what, out of desperation today, I ventured into some uncomfortable territory, and I even checked the click and goes. everybody is loving the convoy and Uber for the last couple of years. I tell you what, they're beating the hell out of you right now. Holy, they got loads on there for $200.
Come on with it. Jerry Rock says, hang on to the paid off trucks. Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, them raggedy old cash trucks, boy. Whoo, come on with them raggedy old cash trucks.
If you got a paid off truck right now, you're in a good position. I mean, obviously we're all in a tough spot, but you have you need to park it. Hey, you ain't got to make that payment.
Yeah. Here's a good question. Mike Hall, looking to dive in to dry van, no experience. Should he get into trucking right now?
Is he talking about like as an owner operator? Is that what we're saying?
I think he means just trucking in general.
I mean, there's work. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about working for somebody else, or I don't know that I would go out now and buy my own. I think
he's talking about just starting in trucking, just getting in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's trucking. It's here. Like working for a company, you ain't got to stress those other details. But if you're talking about buying your own truck and buying your own trailer and getting your own authority, times are tough, man. Just saying, it's a tough time.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, it turned fast, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I said it's like somebody flipped a switch. It just went from decent fuel prices and great rates to where we're at now, like literally within a couple weeks. So
yeah.
Just Ace is going to buy me a low price used truck next year thanks to these rates.
Maybe.
Possibly. Cool truck in the house. What were you going to say?
I was just saying it's hard to tell. This freaking world is messed up, man. Like things, I don't know. We got a lot of problems right now. It seems like nobody really cares to address.
Yeah, our leaders are not being leaders right now, in my opinion. And that's both sides. I'm not saying like Democrat, Republican. Y'all know me. I give two craps what letters beside your name. You're getting paid to do a job, no matter what side you're on. Richard Barber's in the house. Look at him. He's in the JW Marriott in downtown Houston.
Parked in the valet lot.
Yeah.
He's got money. He's got that money like that.
Yeah. Are you getting reimbursed for that Baymont Inn?
Ain't nobody around to reimburse me.
Oh, no. I was going to say, if you're getting reimbursed, why ain't you over at the Hyatt or the JW? Running Aces says nobody gets out of eating a roller wiener tornado without paying the price. Pepto-Bismol is king. Yes. I drink a bottle of that this afternoon and passed out. Let me tell you, I felt rough. Hunter P. Brown in the house. Check out Hunter P. Brown. There's the link to Trucking with Blaze. Every time I search for Trucking with Blaze, it gives me some kid's cartoon about a monster truck. They're apparently Nickelodeon or one of those kids channels got a show called Blaze the Truck or something. So everybody click that link there. Sterling says I'm at that same convention representing Lions Den. They got electronic devices. Come on.
Instead of EVs, are they EDs?
You know it. You can also replace the tip on that and make a jackhammer out of it if you need to tear up some concrete, from what I hear. That's what Sterling was telling me earlier. This Trucking Life, there's another YouTube channel, says hello Cash DIY chat. Yeah. Kelly Patterson says I stayed in one motel where there was hoof prints on the carpet. Come on,
that's a party. That's a hotel I want to stay at.
Just not next to them when I got to get up the next morning.
You're bringing farm animals in? Hey, that's a party.
Oh man. Joe says at least the equipment prices will start coming down after all this. Yeah, but you won't want the equipment at that point. You
No.
know, like you got even say you could get a reasonable used truck right now. Let's say you could get a 500,000 mile aerodynamic truck. Whatever. Specs pretty much middle of the road. Let's say you could get that for 50 grand right now. 500,000 mile aerodynamic truck for 50 grand. Would you really be interested right now?
No. I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Yeah, exactly. Um, it's too risky. JL's in the house. Says my load canceled today from Chicago to Dallas. Just sitting. It's ugly right now. Yeah, a lot of that going on.
You know it's a bad day when you can't find a load out of Chicago.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Yeah, my jaw dropped when they offered me the load I took today. Like, it's not bad per mile, like 250 per mile. But boy, when they told me the rate on it, the actual number, I was like, what? Like out of Ohio to Atlanta, we're getting, like $1,500. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But they do not want to reject that chicken load back to the shipper. So I'm gonna go get it. You definitely,
That's important right now, man. Like
yeah,
there's some relationships we built over the last couple of years, and I mean that's feeding us right now. That's feeding
yeah,
us.
yeah. That's the only reason I'm going to Atlanta. I got no reason to want to go down there right now, especially to get a damn chicken load. But at the end of the day, you gotta dance with the one you came with. So
That's right.
James Woodcock in the house. Howdy. Catch replay tomorrow. Replay gang shout out. Thanks everybody. Hit that like button and all that good stuff. Joe says I think most carriers are just covering their truck notes and will worry about the fuel bill later. Yeah, there's got to be some of that going on. People just
But you
fighting the
don't get
lip.
any you don't get any terms on the fuel bill that's due every week. If you don't pay it, they shut it off instantly.
Oh, I think that's worry about it next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I think it's reverse.
Yeah. I do too.
I think they're just covering the fuel bill and the driver, and they'll worry about the truck note next week. Because you can't be covering a whole lot at $1.50 a mile when fuel is 70 or 80 cents of that, and then your driver is 70 to 80 cents. Like you're already at a net loss. Like
That's right.
how long before companies start dropping the pay?
I was just gonna say that.
Euro Bro says if you want to understand why diesel prices are so high, research IMO 2020. Okay. I mean, to me, they're high because they can be. Like you see the Exxon Mobil CEO made record money last year.
I ain't gonna be mad at him. I'm just gonna try to take his job.
Well, I don't have the degrees or the connections to have that job, so
I don't either, but you could BS your way into it, I think.
I'd do that with most things in life. Nomadic Brett says 007. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the most common. We was talking about truck numbers. This W900 part next to me over here, he's got a truck number 007. You think that's probably the most common truck number in the country?
Probably.
Yeah. Let's see. Mark's in the house. What up, Mark Ely? What up, everybody? Is Mark still hoping for $10 a gallon diesel?
Oh, dreams do come true.
Yeah. He left a comment the other day. He said, I want to go on record and say I no longer want $10 a gallon diesel.
Did he? I never really understood that. I'm like, I don't know if you understand what you're asking for. That ain't pretty.
Well, I understood the logic he was using because he was saying, if you're paying a company driver, 70 cents. And then by the time you pay taxes and everything, you're at $1 a mile on that driver. By the time you do 401k, and then if diesel's
Right.
up, you're getting squeezed all to hell. But yeah, it's it can be rough. JL says, well, yeah, because the dollar has been so devalued. Yeah, that's another reason everything is happening. All that free money they got a year or two ago. Nomadic Britt says, Big Dog Truck 68, good call. These fuel prices are here until the end of the year, I believe. Yeah, it's it's like fuel prices typically do. They go way up and then they come down a dime, and you're like, oh, well, fuel's down, because it went down a dime, but overall it's up $2. Excuse me, it's up $2. So, still paying for that tornado. Lord have mercy, dude. Like, Stavros says, I'm curious, who's paying these high equipment prices with such high fuel and low freight? Yeah.
People who can't do math or don't know any better.
Yeah, FOMO. The people who have FOMO,
or are just completely oblivious to everything going on around them.
True that. Me says, here's $5. Thank you, sir. Do you need an A1C test to renew your medical card if you are diabetic? Yes, you're going to need an A1C test. I'll tell you a little insight on that. Go to Walmart and tell them you're a diabetic, and they'll give you an A1C test for $20 bill. $20 bill. Just go to the pharmacy and tell them you need an A1C test. And if they ask you if you're diabetic, you say, of course I'm a diabetic. Why would I need an A1C test, you idiot? That's how you talk to people. Sterling says, $5 super chat. I'll catch the rest on the replay, gang. I feel bad for all the drivers waiting for huge signing bonuses paid over 2 years, 6 months. They might have no job. Yeah, I'm never a fan of a sign-on bonus. I mean, if you can get a sign-on bonus, take it, but don't base your life off of it. You know what I mean? JL's $1.99. Thank you, sir. Says, I'd give you $5, but these fuel prices, yeah. I can't even buy a gallon of diesel with $1.99. Come on. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it today. I mean, literally a little over a quarter of a tank of reefer fuel was $75. Brutal, I'm telling you. Let's see. Running Aces says, remember when DIY Semi was all pessimistic earlier this year and everybody gave him grief for it? How you like him now?
I think about that sometimes. I'm like, I let people talk me out of it. I let them convince me otherwise. I should have. If I'd have just stuck to my guns, I would have looked like a freaking genius. But what are you gonna do? Hey,
Well,
I don't know everything.
Well, okay, let's face it. A blind squirrel finds a nut occasionally. Hey, and also, let me also say, what have you done for me lately? Who cares what you talked about a month ago? What's going to happen in the next 2 months?
Oh, you really want to know?
Oh, I did a video about it today. No, I don't.
I haven't seen it, but
yeah,
I'm here to tell you this. It's going to get worse.
My trucker news was very depressing today. Let me tell you.
Yeah. You think fuel prices are high now? Just give it a little bit. You think freight is cheap and there's a lack of it? Just give it a little bit more time.
Yeah. That's kind of what Trucker News was saying, basically. It don't shoot the messenger, but I'm just telling you, diesel futures going up every single day.
Yeah.
And Winnie the Pooh over there in China says, that COVID thing didn't kill your economy, but I'm not done with it yet. So let me have a second run at it.
Yep, that's a bad one. The China, they had already shut down Shanghai. Has been shut down for a while, but now I guess they're going to shut down parts of Beijing too. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Or maybe the whole part of Beijing. Like, ooh, man.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
you're all stocked up on Chinese widgets because you ain't
Ah,
getting them for a while.
I need my Chinese trinkets. Come on.
I hope you got plenty of fidget spinners laying around.
Hey, you know me. I bought in at the top. We're just waiting for the rebound.
Hey, to hell with everything else going on. What's that Shiba coin doing?
Woo, that Shiba coin looking good these days, ain't it? Come on.
I don't know. Is it? I don't have any idea.
Hell, I don't know. I have no idea. Here's my thoughts on it. If the government ain't giving away money, Shiba Inu, probably not a good long-term investment.
I'm just trying to be cool. I'll get those buzzwords in there. I just want to be like the cool kids.
No doubt. Fidget spinners, Shiba Inu, you're killing it, dog. You're killing it.
What was the one before Shiba? The doggy coin.
Yeah, doggy coin. Hey, let's talk about the real news of the day. How you liking that Johnny Depp trial?
I've only heard what you've told me, and yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
so you start pooping to bed, I think you got a drinking problem. Just saying.
Oh, well, come to find out, she pooped in the bed and blamed it on the dog.
The problem is the dog didn't eat no corn.
Oh, me. And he says, I know it wasn't dog poop because I've cleaned up their poop before.
Yeah, and we usually find dog poop all mashed up and down your leg.
Oh, me. I'm gonna tell you what, it ended bad, but them boys was partying when it was good, let me tell you. I mean, you know how effed up you gotta be for both of you to shit the bed?
That's a party I want to go to, man. I've been to a party like that since 1986.
I'm telling you. Since I was in Germany, I haven't partied like that.
Oh,
me, Backwoods in the house is good to catch the live show. Hope all is well. Hit that like button. Yeah, everybody smash that like button. No doubt. Mark says, I'll sell my truck for $250K. 2020 has 158,000 miles on it. I think you're about 6 months late on that one, Mark.
Probably. If I was in that situation and somebody offered me that kind of money, I would take it. Because you can go in and out of trucking. I mean, if you didn't make it, fail once. That doesn't mean you're done forever. Get out and come back in later if you need to. I mean, you do what you got to do. Like, ego aside and pride aside and everything. Like, do what you got to do. Do what's right for your family. Do what's right for you. If you got a family to support, man, that's where your first duty is.
Yeah.
That's your first obligation. It ain't the freaking trucking or the open road or, I don't want to look like a failure. No, your obligation's to your family. So do whatever is right by them.
Yeah. You're exactly right. I made a short video about a $300,000 Peterbilt. It had like a 9 million foot frame with a little coffin sleeper, but for an extra 60, they would sell you the real sleeper that went on it. And somebody left a really good comment. They said, for $300,000, I could buy a decent franchise with that kind of money and not have a depreciating asset.
Exactly.
So, I think of it like that. If I was going to put that kind of money into something, like I say, I'm not married to trucking. I've been in and out of it a few times. When it works, I like it, and when it don't, I have to do something else. It's just the way it is.
You know what sucks though? Is giving up trucking and having to go get a real job, like a 9 to 5, or like something where you got to work with other people or have somebody telling you what to do. Oh man, it sucks. And then you get that paycheck on the end of the week, and it's like a third of what you used to make. It's like, oh shit. Maybe trucking wasn't so bad after all.
Right.
But then you remember, oh yeah, I sleep in my own bed and don't have to piss in the bottle,
Exactly.
and don't have to blame it on the dog when I shit the bed
Well, if you're at home, you would.
because I ate the wrong. I picked the winner off the roller grill. You know,
Uh-huh.
one of
Yeah.
those wieners had been there for 6 weeks. He just didn't know which one. Turns out it was
I
that one.
I think the one I grabbed had been there for 6 minutes. I don't think it was fully cooked. And I took a bite out of it and I was like, this tastes funny and the cheese isn't quite melted, but I'm gonna power through it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
power through it because I'm a freaking man.
you just spent $1.99 on that. You can't give it
Exactly.
back.
Exactly.
You
Two
can't
for
throw it away.
$3.33. And I use love points on that too. That's worse than spending cash to me. I hate giving up my loves points. There's a drink. Let me grab a drink real quick. Delicious. Delicious. Allie in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Nomadic Brett says, Fate Trucking, forgot to say, based on your video today, looks like you found out who the Muppet was that hit your truck. Fate Trucking making videos again.
Ask him who found out who hit his truck. I believe that was me.
Oh,
I believe that was DIY. Did that?
Yeah. I kind of figured that it was you that did that because he was probably too busy, playing with that towel.
He was combing his beard.
With that towel?
That'll yank the hairs out.
Is that how he gets that? Is that how he gets that goatee to look like that?
He was in my house the other day. We were working on the truck, and he wanted to take a shower before he leave. He grabs a towel, starts walking in the bathroom. I snatched that towel right out of his hands. I said, "You give me that back."
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess that's how he starches that. Is that how he starches that beard?
Mm-hmm.
Rubs on that towel.
Yep.
Sterling says, DIY ain't gonna lie. I'm actually thinking of getting back into wrenching if truck gets much more shifty, might be worth more as a mechanic instead of a wheel holder.
That's a good skill to fall back on. I'm glad you got that. It's not a bad plan because it kind of keeps you in the industry, keeps your ear to the ground, see what's going on, and then you'll know people, and then if there's ever an opportunity, jump right back in if you want things. Find the right opportunity.
This is true. Sterling, I do as much of my own stuff as I can as possible. Okay. This Truck and Life's on that Mudflap gang in Ohio. Got 22 cents off at Casey's north of Dayton. There it is. Testimonials. Click that link in the description. Mudflap code JI5B37. Come on with it. Circle K has good prices. Okay, on what? Roller items? Roller grill items? Everybody hit that like button. Rick's in the house says, my truck is old, but it's paid off. Doing $2 a mile loads. Wish fuel was cheaper because we're not getting the fuel surcharge we need. Yeah, you got a paid off truck. You can run her a little lower rate for a little while. Let's see. Kelly says there's going to be a lot of representative trucks soon.
I think he means repossession.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always need the decoder ring with Kelly's talk to text. Freight trucking, hot seats in the house. Soon to be some nice T680s and Mac Anthems for sale, courtesy of the Marvin Keller Trucking. Just saying.
Over there, Marvin Keller Trucking.
Marvin Keller, again, trucker news, man. Trucker news. You're missing out if you don't know.
I've been busy all day. I apologize. I'll watch it tonight when we're done.
Oh, no, I'm not shaming you into watching. I'm just saying.
I'll leave a snarky comment for you.
Yeah, I'm not shaming you into watching. I'm just saying if you don't watch it, you're pretty much out of the industry.
Understood.
Just saying. I mean, anybody that's anybody's watches it. Um, Marvin Keller had a driver hit a four-wheeler and kill this man about 2 or 3 years ago, and the jury decided that they were going to settle it for $10 million, and it bankrupted Marvin Keller.
Not a good time to have to pay out a $10 million lawsuit. I'll say that.
No. Marvin Keller had $10 million in assets, and they had $10 to $50 million in liabilities.
I would have thought they'd have been better off than that, but
no, they and I like how they say their liabilities are between 10 and 50 million.
yeah,
That's a pretty good gap.
I don't know. It's somewhere between 10,000 and $4 billion.
Yeah.
Take.
Yeah. Whenever my bank or my credit card wants me to update my information, I'm going to be like, well, I make 80 grand a year, but I got obligations between $75 and $6 billion.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, Marvin Keller filed bankruptcy today.
More to come. Let's weed them out. Let's weed them out.
They got 100 and I think it was around 150 trucks, something like that.
Okay.
So, I didn't know they ran those Mac Anthems.
Yeah, me neither.
Of course, I wouldn't buy one right now anyway because of everything's going on. But thanks again.
I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but
right. I mean, it's part of it's part of anything. No, I mean, things come and go. JL, thank you again for the super chat. I do appreciate those guys. I do. I bought a GoPro and a bunch of accessories today with my YouTube money. I'm going to try to make this channel a little better, spruce it up a little bit, Basically, I'm preparing for when I go to orientation at CRST. I want to take my GoPro with me, live stream. Hot Seat says 400 nice trailers going to come up over there at Marvin Keller.
Dry vans? They're all dry van, aren't they?
I believe Marvin Keller is dry van. I do. Food grade, though, they did say in the article they haul food grade products. So
okay.
And honestly, with where this market's at, I'm going to say dry van probably wouldn't be that bad of a deal if you could get it really cheap. Because from what I'm looking at, some of the dry vans paying as much as reefer right now. And
yeah, when I look at the C.H. Robinson load board, there's far more dry freight than reefer, and far more, not more than usual. And in a lot of cases, it pays better.
I think that's because everybody went into reefer during COVID.
Yeah.
I do, because man, you think about just the people on YouTube that switched from dry van and flatbed into reefer.
I actually think reefer is getting hit harder right now than van, especially when you consider what the fuel price is, like you said, with the reefer fuel.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm taking a dry load to Atlanta. I told him, I was like, if dry freight's paying as much, I told him, I said, hey, I just paid $75 for a third of a tank of reefer fuel, And I'm like, I'll be honest with you, at $40 to $50 a day, I got a damn good trailer, I'm like, I have not even a frozen load, just grocery load. I'll start and stop, basically just maintaining 32 degrees is, $30 to $40 a day in the sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to factor that in.
Yeah.
Plus the wear and tear on the unit and everything.
Right.
Alex says a lot of people don't know the corona wave rate is gone now. It will be the regular 7,000 to 8,000 a week. No more 12 to 15,000. Yeah. We were in unprecedented times.
7 to 8 a week might be optimistic.
Yeah, honestly,
Just if they're being real for
yeah,
now. Not saying forever, but for now.
depend, depends on what kind of trailer and what kind of connections you got. Honestly,
Yeah.
Just A says first time a driverless truck injures or kills someone, the hammer will strike. Yeah, the hammer will be all over it. Again, I talked about the hammer today in the trucker news. Not going to be 80,000-pound trucks on the roads without a human inside.
There already is.
Yeah, I think say happening now.
Plus, that's the government can give them immunity, like like the pharmaceutical companies for
Yeah,
vaccination or stuff. They have immunity. I'm not saying they will or they won't, but I'm saying they could, and it might happen. If they want it to happen, and they want it to happen quickly, they'll just give them immunity.
right. Sterling says, Nomadic Grid, I recently acquired a shop, and I'm seriously thinking $400 shop rate because plenty of work. Turn my rig into a tow truck. There you go.
That's the way. Yeah, tow truck is the way to be, man. Especially all these emissions trucks. Shit, most of your tows are going to be just because of D-rates and stuff. They're not even going to be accidents. You
Yeah.
could just call your tow truck company D-rate trucking, D-rate towing. We only tow D-rated trucks. You put it in a ditch,
man.
put her in a ditch, call somebody else. Trucks in the
Yeah.
river, don't call me. However, if you got a bad knock sensor and you got derated, hey, I'm what you're looking for.
Congratulations on acquiring a shop there, Sterling. Making moves.
No doubt.
Moves. Big Dog says somebody bread couldn't pass up $30 an hour Monday through Friday. Yeah.
That's pretty good money.
Yeah. Just don't die. Remember, those people are very new to the industry, and I mean, like, I'm surprised you speak multiple languages. Honestly, I didn't know that. You would have to speak multiple languages to be a truck school instructor these days, right?
I don't know.
I mean, I go to the truck stop and I hear what's going on. You ever sit in the bathroom at the Flying J? Oh my God, you'll hear languages you never even thought of.
I'm gonna let that be.
Oh, come on! There's 100 jokes in there. Pull one out.
No, that's what she said.
There you go. In the bathroom, pulling one out. Nomadic Briss says, Big Dog just had a friend sell his 2-year-old Peterbilt 389 back to the Peterbilt for $25,000 more than what he paid for it 2 years ago, just waiting for transport to collapse. Yeah, not a bad deal. If you can sell her back to the Peterbilt, give it back. With Bofi says, hey, Scallywags, how's the show, DIY?
It's interesting. I'll give you that. It's eye-opening. It's not really my thing. I'm kind of out of place there, but I'm learning quite a bit. But, going back to the guy before that with the transport collapse, we're kind of all stuck on that. Not really stuck on it, but obviously we're in that space, so that's what we're going to notice, and that's what we're going to talk about. But, like, other than trucking even, we're in a bad situation. We are in a freaking predicament here in a lot of different ways, and we should be worried about preserving our way of life even right now. It's tough. The dollar's in bad shape. If all this stuff is going to shut down again, whether or not it happens here, China's doing it. That directly affects us. Like the inflation, all that's happening with the food supply and the supply chain. Like, there's a lot going on right now. Cause for concern. And I'm not fear mongering. I'm just pointing out, like, let's not forget to see the whole picture. Just we see trucking first, obviously, and that's a part of it too. So
yeah. Big Dog says he's waiting on equipment prices to go back to normal, and then he may come back in. Yeah, it's not a bad time to play the wait and see game right now.
that's what he said.
Have on with it. Now he's on fire. There you go. Nomadic Brett says he's hanging in there. Paid off truck, Schneider tanker contracts are actually still going up. This, after 7 years, is my biggest week. Yeah, I bet
There
that
you
fuel
go.
surcharge is crazy.
Yep.
Get $1 a mile on fuel surcharge these days. My buddy leased on to Robbie D. Woods pulling tanks, said he wasn't seeing any drop off. Oh, you wait. Everybody will jump out of whatever and into tanker.
That's right. Everybody's going to jump in the tanker. And they say flatbed is holding pretty strong. So you'll see people getting back into that.
Yeah. I think it was
it's okay because then it pulls people out of reefer. So then things can get better in reefer.
Yeah. No, people, it's got options. It's good for them and it's good for everybody else too. You know, it helps capacity a little bit. Like Calvin Leak, you know, he still owns a step deck, and I think he parked his reefer trailer and went and got his step deck and went back to pulling some step deck free.
Yeah.
It's good if you got it, you know, if like you got those connections and you like doing it, you know, all about it. Beautiful Sky in the house is, what do you think about truck prices? I think they're crazy high right now. Crazy high. Dangerous buying a truck at these prices.
You're seeing a lot of trucks coming on the lots, but remember, a lot of those are sold to fleets already. They're pre-orders, and they're still damn expensive. So if you can get your hands on one, they really haven't started adjusting prices much yet. So who knows? I mean, it's crazy. There's no way anybody in their right mind would pay $200,000 for a new Cascadia right now. Like, why would you do that?
Right.
I mean, there's obviously going to be certain circumstances. There's people that are killing it right now in certain niche industries or whatever, and you're always going to have that. I'm just saying in general.
Right. Let's see here. Ronnie Green, bless you. Oh, wait, I missed it here. Nobody Rick says, you have brought a smile to my face knowing you're good. Yeah, I'm glad the big dog's in a good spot. You know, main thing is, you know, if you're happy with it, that's the main thing, you know. Got to do what's best for you in life, man. Like you said earlier, trucking is just trucking. You know, if I could find a job where I could be home every day and make, you know, somewhere near this kind of money, I'd be at home doing that, you know, like, basically, you know, it's the way it is. Okay, he super chatted that same question. And yes, you do. Rick says, we need Trump again. Okay. MN Trucking, hello, Cash. Rick says, but if we get Trump, we'll go to war for sure. Possibly. Who knows what the future holds with that.
Well, I hear that a lot, but the reality is, I don't know if it continues in the future, but when he was president, it was the first time we had a president that did not start a new war. We actually had less war. So maybe we get more of that. I don't know. You can speculate either way.
Yeah, no, I think he feels like he missed his chance and he wants to come back and just nuke everything. And I mean,
I don't know.
I think he wants to start a war in space. That's what it really is.
I think he wants to bring back the Cola Wars. This country had never been so divided as over the Cola Wars.
Well, you know, there's nothing like a double-blind Pepsi challenge. I mean, I'm sorry.
But man, Coke is it. Oh, Coke! It is it. Coke is it.
Okay.
I keep hearing everything ain't it. Coke is it.
Well, yeah, but like that's for old people. You know, Pepsi's for young people.
It is the choice of a new generation.
Oh man! And by double-blind study, they mean they poke both your eyes out before you drink the Pepsi.
It means they bring Stevie Wonder and Ronnie Millsap in and give one a Coke and one a Pepsi.
Woo! We just got
Ray
canceled.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Was that insensitive?
We all know that Stevie Wonder isn't blind. I mean, come on. You've seen the videos.
You know, have you heard the stories? Have you heard Shaq's story and some other people's stories about like Stevie Wonder can drive a car? Like people have caught him doing some things. I don't know. He might have had some of that Magic Johnson magic juice you can get if you got enough money. Wonder if he had an eye surgery or something.
I was joking. There's a video online where him and a bunch of people are standing around, and a mic stand, I believe it's a microphone stand,
I saw
gets
that.
tipped over, and it looks like he grabs it, but you can't quite tell if it's him or the guy beside him. Like um, it's good.
Uh,
It's good speculation.
yeah, Shaquille O'Neal told a story on, I don't know, one of the late night shows about he lived in the same building as Stevie Wonder for a while, and he's like, Stevie Wonder can see. I'm telling you straight up, he can see. I've caught him. He's doing this and saying that. I'm like, well, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, Shaq also tells me the General is quality insurance too.
It is. You didn't know
What?
that? Yeah, yeah. He even got Kenny Smith and the other guy saying it now too.
Oh shit! I can't trust Kenny Smith. That's facts. Um, there you go. Let's see. One guy in a hotel. Yeah. Did you ask Fate if you could borrow his towel? Can you
I
borrow
got
his towel?
I got my own towel right here, but see how mine is flexible?
Uh huh.
It can move around.
Yeah. It doesn't stand up on its own.
No, no.
Uh,
By morning it might. I don't know.
Come on with it. That's what she said. Uh, Junebug Trucking says, "What's up, man? Not much. DIY, living it up at the Baymont Inn. I'm living it up in the Freightliner Inn. Um, Big dog, no matter what, I'm glad to call you a friend. I'm going anywhere, just taking a break. Yeah, there you go.
30-minute break is over. Get off the fuel island.
Yeah, don't take that break at the fuel island, please. Um, there we go. This is why you need to support the cash DIY industry. DIYs of the industry. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Thanks again, super chats, everybody. I do appreciate them. They go straight to feeding a starving truck driver. Just saying. Um, Asian Mai put out a video this afternoon about a truck driver, a famous YouTube truck driver that's quitting the industry.
Who that?
I don't know. The name didn't look familiar to me, but then again, I find a new trucking channel that's got like 50,000 subscribers every day. So uh, just because I don't know about them doesn't mean, anything. But with both visas, my truck number is 77 Lyle Alzado. Come on with it.
Ooh,
I
Lyle
do like
Alzado,
Nevada.
bad man.
Yeah, there you go. I do like Nevada Trucking in Trail 1776, if I remember right. There you go. Very patriotic.
I remember watching Lyle Alzado rip off a guy's helmet and try to beat him to death with it.
Ah,
I think if they'd have left him, he really would have killed the guy.
well, that's back when steroids were a thing,
Yeah.
A little bit of rage. A little bit of rage in that man. There we go. Sterling will catch the replay. Fuel prices are going to be like this until 2024. Probably not wrong on that. Let me see if I can look that Asian My video up. I'm pretty sure I got a notification about that earlier. What do you think about that thumbnail? Smell my pinky. Uh,
I think that's vulgar and distasteful.
oh man, it smells like poop, but don't worry, it's dog poop. Is that too much? Did I go
No,
too far?
no.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Ken V is the truck driver's name on YouTube. Ken V. You know
Okay.
Ken V?
No, I don't.
Apparently he's kind of a big deal. He says in the thumbnail it says he sold everything. He's officially done with trucking. So
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go out on your terms instead of somebody else's.
yeah, um, there's
No
something to
shame
be
in that.
said there. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else. Anything you can do on your terms, whatever your decision is, who the hell cares? It was your decision. You know.
yeah. Well, also, I think for the people that are in a position that they know they can't sustain this, getting out now may be what saves you from a lot of headache and heartache down the road. I held on to a business outside of trucking way too long and put debt on it to keep it going. And let me tell you, I'm still dealing with some of that,
Well, at a certain point, the way things were the last 2 years, if at the beginning of this you bought the truck cheap, you ran it, paid it off, saved up a bunch of money, and you're sitting on a pile of money after it's all said and done. It's like you walked in the casino, you put it all on black, and you won.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's no shame in walking away if that's what you got to do.
Yeah. Just a $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says flatbed all good with my Mega. Haven't seen rates drop at all. And guys, it's just a number. Okay, just a number. I got you. I got you.
It's not just a hashtag or a pound sign.
Not just a number. Okay. Yeah, I was about to call him. I thought maybe that meant just a something. Let's see. Where'd that go? Where'd my last comment at?
Keep mispronouncing it. He'll just keep sending you money to correct you.
Right. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, for a $50 super chat, you might actually start saying it right.
Somebody was giving me a hard time how I said trucking California with Vlox 18. They were like, "You're saying that all wrong," and I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it's pronounced California." Of course they were saying I was saying. They were like, "It's Velox. It's Velox," and I'm like, "Okay, like calm down." Hey y'all, sitting at home waiting for the $7 mile freight. My commenters told me I should be hauling. Yeah, no doubt. I love when people tell me, oh, you're making us all look bad hauling $2.50 a mile freight, or like I had one video, I made 336 all miles a couple weeks ago, and the guy was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And I was like, "I don't know, I'm making money. What are you doing?" Like.
Yeah, or you get the comment, well, just don't haul it. I don't haul for $4 a mile or less. We set the rates, not them. I'm like, well, then go set your rates.
Right.
Go set them at $7 a mile. If you set the rate, go set the damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I say. If you set the rate, why are you hauling for $5 a mile? Hell, I wouldn't haul for nothing less than $25 a mile. And for all those guys that say, yeah, exactly. For all those guys that say I don't turn my key for less than $3 a mile, I don't either. I got to push button start, just so you know.
Right. Clap on, clap off is what I say.
Right. Yeah, I can officially say I don't turn my key for less than $3 a mile. Now I'll push that down button for whatever makes me some profit. But Joe says maybe I will go join the variant pyramid scheme.
Hey, there's always a way to make money in the freaking trucking industry, ain't there?
Have you heard about this thing Variant's doing?
They respect their drivers. That's all I hear.
Yeah, exactly. What they're doing now as a recruiting bonus is everybody you recruit and you bring them in, you get 2 cents a mile for every mile they run.
For how long?
Forever.
Oh, dude, I got like 30,000 subscribers. I bet you I could pull like 100 of them over there.
The problem is
that's $2 a mile plus my wage.
The problem is you got to work at Variant, and they got to stay, not quit.
Yeah, but I don't really have to work if I'm getting $2.50 a mile as a company driver. I don't have to do a whole hell of a
lot. Okay. Well, let me entice you some more. For every person they bring in, they get 2 cents a mile, and since you brought them in, you get a half a cent a mile on top of that.
Does it go one level deep? Does it go any levels deeper than that?
I think it's 2 levels deep. I think the pyramid's only at 2 levels right now.
Dude. Wow.
There was a guy on their YouTube channel. He made $80,000 last year just by running the pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Especially with social media behind you, man. I could. Nah, I still don't think I can lie. I
The
don't
way
know.
I would look at it, it'd be like leading my people into the desert with no plan. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's like if I bring you all over for slaughter, I get a few dollars, and you all get to die slowly.
A dozen pieces of silver.
Yeah, exactly. Nomadic Breath says, "Oh, Cali Mafia just entered the building. There we go. Does my A1C test need to be under a certain number? Uh, I've never been told a certain number on that. And for you guys that don't know, I have a second channel, Trucking with Diabetes. Second channel, link in the description. I'm going to start putting out videos on that channel again. I made a video for it today. It will be out maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But yeah, Trucking with Diabetes is coming back. Just so you guys know. Trucking with Diabetes is coming back. So everybody check that out. But as far as your question goes, does the A1C have to be under a certain number? I don't think it has to be under a certain number. It has to be, and this is the DOT, vague as hell. It has to be under control. So you have to be working with your doctor to control it. If it's like crazy high, like if you're in the double digits, you're probably not going to get a 1 year. You're probably going to get like a 3 month, depending on who your DOT doctor is. My DOT doctor, they just like, hey, what's going on with it? And I'm like, we're struggling with it every day. We're fighting the fight over here. So, um, it is what it is. Yeah, everybody say hi to Velox. Um, he's got a channel. Nomadic Britt's got a channel. A lot of good channels in here, guys. I'm telling you, if anybody wants to drop a link, feel free to drop a link to your channel. Let me get back to my chat on this other phone. And where we at? The thing jumping nonstop. What time is that? 7:59. Hang on a minute, kids. Oh wow, it doesn't tell the time on them over here. There he is. Add moderator. There you go, Vlox. I got you in as a moderator. You can drop links if you guys want to. Let me unmute the DIY semi. You there?
Yeah, I just had to do something quick. Had to make myself something to eat.
Okay. I had to mute you there because we heard what you were doing.
I was taking some lovely garlic shrimp out of its container and putting some rice on a plate, and I'm gonna stuff it in my gullet.
Not what it sounded like. I got to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it sounded more like you were interacting with the lady of the night over there.
No. Here, let me demonstrate. See that?
Oh. Let's see. Truck California says soon to be the Tennessee Mafia, Dixie Mafia volunteer state. There you go. Vlox is moving to Tennessee.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Let me tell you, over there where I grew up, I knew a guy that had a house, and he recently passed away. Like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, probably 1,500 square foot brick home, large shop, like a 4-bay shop. He used to do some like rebuilding cars and selling them and whatnot. 4-bay shop on 40 acres in the middle of absolute nowhere, Tennessee. $1 million at auction for the other day.
Woo! Now, when you say 4-bay shop, do you mean 4-bay meth lab?
I wish. Yeah, there you go. Moving to Tennessee. It's a good move. Taxes are much better in, when I lived in California. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that on the internet because of, statute of limitations. Probably not expired on that yet. But, yeah. Hashtag Tennessee resident. You know what I mean? I owned a house over there. And I didn't make a lot of money that year, so that ain't really that big a deal. Richard Barber says, one more show in Provo, Utah next week, and I get 2.5 months off to run freight at my leisure. May not be much leisure. Click and go. Power only prices are terrible. Yeah.
I'd probably opt for the 2 months off if I could afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe run like just enough freight to pay the bills so I don't go in the hole, but yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. LJ in the house. Junebug Trucking says technically China shutting down and the US dollar being devalued is a good thing for US manufacturing and US jobs and US exports. Unfortunately, Trump isn't in office, so that ain't happening. Yeah, and it takes time to like get your exports going too,
US manufacturing, what's that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I remember hearing about that when I was a kid. I think we used to build things in this country and send them to other countries. But
novel idea.
Yeah. Now we have 11,000 fast food restaurants per county. Yeah. I heard a stat the other day. I think it was like 400,000 fast food restaurants in this country now.
Wow.
Dude, I was coming through this tiniest little town today in West Virginia, and I swear to you, like this town couldn't have had more than 400 or 500 people, and they had a Domino's and an Arby's, and I was like, who supports this? It's like, I mean, I was on a road that was like this wide. I mean, literally like 2 trucks would have knocked the mirrors off meeting each other on this road in a little old tiny town in West Virginia. And I'm like, who the hell's buying all this Domino's pizza out here?
I don't know.
Trucking California with Locks is nomadic. Should close on the house next week and then move when the kids get out of school. Come on with it. There you go. Did you buy $1 million house?
Isn't that like the most expensive house in Tennessee?
No, it's getting quite expensive there now. Like, there was a little house. I knew the lady that lived there for a long time, and I think she moved into a senior community thing, and they auctioned off her house. And I mean, I literally thought that would have went for like $200,000, almost $400,000 for this tiny little house in a swamp. Like all the land's in a wooded swamp. Like there's no usable land there.
That's insane.
Phillips in the house. What up, Phillips? His family was the main driver for me to come back to trucking. Yeah, I got to make that money.
Okay. My battery's dying here. I'm going to have to bounce. We'll catch you later, okay?
Yeah, I think I'm about done. My computer battery's about over, too. I need to... Yeah, I'll run through some comments. We'll holler at you later. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. That's DIY Semi. Go check him out in Madison at the, I forgot what it's called, like the transportation technology thing. Check them out. Kelly Patterson's in the house. Says, paint shaker with a, yeah, there you go. There you go. Joe, I started inviting in Vaseline when the fuel prices started going up. Yeah, I made that video the other day with that KY product to help you ease into it. Shannon Thomas Trucking in the house. Evening, everyone. Everybody go check out Shannon Thomas Trucking. She's got a unique thing going on over there at Dart. Good channel. Go check her out. Ironhead Productions, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Nomadic Britt says, Shannon, the young lady has entered the chat. There we go. Gonna run an hour late to Gordon's Food tomorrow. How you think they handle something like that first time delivering there? Whew, let's all say a little prayer for Shannon. Dear Lord, please don't let the people at Gordon totally screw her over tomorrow. No, it's an hour late. Depends on the one you're going to. Sometimes food service is not fun when you're late. Like they'll try to ruin your whole day a lot of times. Philip, Shannon Thomas, good luck with being there late. Yeah, no doubt. I'd say split log it, do anything you can to get it there before being late. That is for sure. I need best trucking consultation for giving advice for a growing at trucking business. I'm an owner operator. Check out DIY. He's got a membership over there where you can call and talk to him. Go to DIY's channel, look at memberships. He's got it. He's got it going on. Grade A transportation. Isn't it Warren Buffett that says be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy? Yeah, that's probably something he would say. He would also say, let me manipulate the market with my billions of dollars. Come on. Joe, that's not a liable statement I just made. That is me just, being funny. Joe says, when Swift had Knight help them, it showed mega carriers are not so secure as they seem. Yeah, a lot of times these trucking companies, man, they look good on the outside, but like that Marvin Keller, I mean, $10 to $15 million in liabilities on a trucking company that's got 150 trucks. I think it was. It wasn't a whole ton of trucks, maybe 175. I can't remember what I said in my own video right now. I'm so damn tired, but IMO 2020 regulations added 2 million barrels a day of diesel demand. The diesel prices are not coming down. The barrels are just not there. It will be solved by demand destruction. Okay, good deal. For somebody, I'm sure. Wash hands. Woo, no. Best trucking consultation is advice to set up trucking authority and grow up. Okay. Who knows the best trucking consultation is advice? Okay. Grade 8, Jimmy Buffett that said it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Just saying, yeah. I think Johnny Depp said something like that. It's happy hour anywhere, isn't it? I think that's what he said. Under oath, man. That guy, I'm gonna tell you what, that I ain't watched much of that, but the highlights I've seen, that dude is he's hilarious, man. Justin Number says, wrote a note, said be back in a minute. There you go. These two are real characters. Yeah, that's what we try to entertain. We try. What's the deal with the food distribution burning down? Is that real or some conspiracy theory? I think it's a conspiracy theory, but hey, I'm just one man with an opinion. Things happen. I don't know. They could be lying to us. Hell, this whole world could be a hologram for all I know. You know what I mean? We could be on a flat earth. I'm just saying, I've never been to space. Oh, me. Joe says, why is it when the Democrat party's in the White House, we always have some kind of market crash? Ooh. Well, we had one when George W. Bush was in there too. So, he had been in there for like 7 years. So, it's not always the president's fault. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it is just different things, outside forces and whatnot. Let me turn the brightness down on this a little bit. We're killing a battery here with this 100% brightness. Shannon, congratulations to Nomadic Brick. Kelly says, I've been party like that since my sophomore year in 85. Yeah, that's a good party. Coke is it. Ooh, we're going to start a fight in here over some. Pepsi is sacrilege. Oh, my God. I don't know. You guys... Coca-Cola Classic, Red, White, and you. Oh, come on with it, my guy. What up, Josiah? Sorry. My dude, what's up? George Wilson says, I prefer the new Canada Dry Bold Ginger Ale. Come on with it. That's probably I don't know who makes that. Does Coca-Cola make that? Thanks for stopping by, George Wilson. Good to see you. With both feet says it's very superstitious. Yeah, like I said, I don't know for sure. You know what I mean? Jasa says trucking till I die. Okay. Backwoods says brakes over. Get your hand off of it. Exactly. Hey, Fate Trucking stopped back by. What's up, Fate Trucking? Ken V. Yeah, that was that guy's name. Thank you very much. Fate Trucking says, I just found some interesting things in this Freightliner Columbia I'm renting. Hashtag dammitboy. My fuel surcharge is 87 cents a mile. Come on. Woo. Damn it, boy. Let's see. Thanks again for the super chat. I'll never quit. Okay. Sloppy Image says, what's up, big strapper? Sorry I'm late. No worries. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, just a number laughing it out. Adco in the house. What up, Adco? How's life going these days? Nomadic Bear says, I never see DIY as a pessimist. I see him as a realist. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kelly Patterson with the $2. DIY the CSI. That's a mouthful right there. I didn't think I was going to get that one out. Mark Ely says, man, my ribeye was perfect tonight. Come on with it. Come on with it. I ain't cooked no dinner yet because my stomach's all tore up. I don't think I'll eat nothing tonight. I don't think I want to go to bed with a belly full the way it's feeling right now. Velox needs a wrench. Yeah, he got one. I hooked him up. And by the way, I give those guys wrenches, so you can drop your links to your channels. So if anybody wants to drop a link to a channel, feel free. I love a good Ponzi scheme. Me too. They get such a bad rap. Gary Bates made it in the house. CW's in the house. Says, what's the limit on the portion in urine test? I have no idea what the limit is on that one. There you go. There's Shannon Thomas Trucking Channel. Go check her out. She has officially made it to the open board at DART. I watched your video, but I did not have a chance to leave a comment, or maybe I did. I can't remember. But congratulations on that. Trucking California Vlox 18 says, oh yeah, now you guys are toast. Moderator, yeah, runs a tight ship. I like that. One slip and you're gone. That's what she said. Come on. Yeah, 1776. I'm the third invasion, so watch this space. Okay. Gary Bates says, hey, Cash, I think that guy said I could have that house, but the church said no because after he goes, nothing goes his way. Ouch. Shall laugh an hour later. Exactly. I'm like thinking about that guy that sold the house in Tennessee for $1 million. He just passed away, but I'm like, man, if he knew this place was worth $1 million, he'd probably sold it. He'd probably already sold it. America loves the cheap. Yeah, that's for sure. Hashtag poop emoji. That's right. Fate Trucking says, I'm taking 2 months off and going fishing. I think the ice is no good right now. I wouldn't go out on the ice. I'm just saying. With both feet says, who was it? Barbara Mandrell used to tell us to look for the made in the USA tag. Yeah, I don't see many of them anymore. Walmart used to be big on that. Made in America. Shit. Try to find something in Walmart now that is made in America. Hell, I think the pastries are shipped in from overseas. Will Bond says, what's up, Cash, associates, and fans? Good evening, truckers. Keep this great country rolling. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Will Bond. CW says, my mom and dad live in Tennessee, no doubt. That's where I grew up. That's where I got my great accent from. My dropping syllables and speaking all weird. Matthews in the South says, Earth is bowl-shaped. how the water stays in. Oh, okay. So we're living in a swimming pool, basically. Yeah, it seems about right. East Texas Trucker says, I'm a 34, just saw the Northman. Wow, what a brutal and savage movie. Very good. Okay, I remember you talking about that the other day. I watched a good one on Netflix, Don't Look Up. I thought that was pretty funny. Other, Nomadic Breath says, I said to my wife, where is Cash from? And she said straight away, he is from Tennessee. Yeah. I grew up in Tennessee, and then I lived in California for a while, and then I moved to Minnesota. So I got a little, I like to say I'm looking California, but feeling Minnesota. That's how I like to say it. And Southerners, man, it's like they can tell it. They can tell it. I always say the best way to figure out where somebody's from is, get them to ask, get them to say what state they're from. Oh, man. Slow down. Finally washed my truck. There we go. Yeah, keep her out of the mud pit. Oh, my goodness. I meant protein in urine. Yeah, I got you. I don't know what it is, though. But yeah, they if you're a diabetic, and by the way, if you're new here, hit that like button for me. And remember, I got a second channel, Trucking with Diabetes. We're bringing that back. So bringing it back. I need that channel. Keeps me straight. And but I don't know what it is. So if you're diabetic, they're going to make you, when they test your urine for drugs, at your DOT physical, if they do test it for drugs. My DOT physical, I do not get tested for drugs because I'm on a consortium type thing. So whenever they pull my name, I go do it. But my DOT physical is just a DOT physical. But they do check your urine to see what it is. And it's for real. It's for real. They will fail you for that. But I don't know what it is. I know mine was super high one time, man. I went in there not taking it serious, and I got me a 3-month medical card, and they said, if this ain't better in 3 months, you ain't getting another one. So I try to take it a little more serious now. Yeah, auto spell will get you, that's for sure. I went to text the old lady one time, something with talk to text, and I think I was Ubering at the time. So, like in between picking somebody up, dropping somebody off, I sent a quick text, and I was like, be home in an hour, or, dropping somebody off or something like that. And it was like, talk to text, sent a totally different message. It was like, I'm at Jennifer. I'm at Jennifer's house or something like that. I was like, in no way did I say that. East Texas Trucker says, don't look up was funny. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that chick talking about being charged for the snacks, man, that had me rolling. 2 acres in Cannon County, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square feet, 2-bay shop, $300,000. Wow, that's not bad. 2 acres, Cannon County, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay. Cool. Cuckoo. Let's see. Any thoughts you can share on box truck profitability business or not? I don't know much about it. I had a guy, actually, I was supposed to have on here, but I had poor internet signal. I need to get a hold of that man again and see if he wants to come on and talk about it. But he's trying to do over the road with a refrigerated box truck. And, it's tough market because it's such a niche. You know what I mean? Box truck is tough right now. It's, a lot of people got into it. I think that's the big hurt on box trucks is anytime you have a lower barrier of entry, and it's good money, it's going to be a swamped market. Just like, all of trucking in the last 2 years, everybody jumped in on it. So, East Texas Trucker says Cash fell on black days. Yeah, no doubt. Stavros says, Cash, what part of California did you live in? I live in Downey for 22 years. Now I'm in Hesperia High Desert. Okay. I lived in San Diego, Pacific Beach. I used to live in Pacific Beach. Oh, I miss it every day. Love going down and listening to the waves hit at night. Just sit there when it's all quiet out, listen to the waves roll in. Park my lawn chair, drink a bottle of wine, whatever. Wilma says, doesn't matter where you're from, Cash. You really cool dude. Thank you very much. Anyways, awesome channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think I'll end it on a compliment there, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I much appreciate it. And we're out of here. Take care of each other. Thanks, everybody, for the super chats. Drop links. You know, if you got time right now, a couple seconds, drop links if you want to.